I don't even have time to put a post on that one. 9:58. I made it though. Whew. I made it. Yeah, I made it. 9:58. Oh, let's say 9:59. All right, so I made it a minute in before. I made it. I'm drinking apple juice with y'all this morning. Don't think I'm gonna end up drinking no wine because I don't drink. Anybody know me? Know I don't drink alcoholic beverages. Look, this is what it is right here. Alcohol. It's my alcohol right here. That red clover tea with that diuretics in there, but they will show not how you flushing out. It'll have you flushing. I put my champion shirt on this morning since we all champions in the earth. Y'all see that? I put my champion shirt on since we all champions in the earth this morning. We got a champion through this whole holiday festivity. Yeah, we gonna champion through this. Champion all the way through it, like soldiers. Yeah, like straight soldiers. If y'all knew what it takes in the morning for me to get up and come before y'all probably give me a round of applause. Y'all probably give me a round of applause. I did write some things down though. Look at my smart man glass. I gotta put my little smart black DBs on. Yeah. Smart man glasses. I think this started happening at 50. Well, 50, I'm 55, so it started happening at probably about 53. I don't know. So now I need readers. I drink some carrot juice. Carrot juice is one of my favorites. I think it worked too. I drank a nice cup full of carrot juice one time. I promise I ain't need my glasses. Y'all think it was psychological? I don't know. I know I drank carrot juice one time. I ain't even need my glasses for a couple of weeks. But happy. Do we say that? What is it? Is it another word that we can use? But I guess since we all in it, we're gonna need the grace. We're gonna need His grace and His mercy anyway. But we doing a lot of stuff that we shouldn't be doing. But I guess everybody do it, so they just fall along the lines. I guess that's how I go. You fall along the lines of everybody else. Which I don't think that's right, though. I really don't think that's right, but we ain't got no choice in the matter. Do we have a choice? Yeah, we got a choice in the matter. We have a choice. Some of us just choose to say, all right, well, His grace and His mercy going to cover us past that point. Which is true. Yeah, which is true. I think He going to cover us in our naiveness. Yeah, He going to cover us in our naiveness. I think He's going to cover us even in our intentionality when we're intentionally being disrespectful. I mean, intentionally being disobedient. I don't know. But my topic of the day was insight drives a stronger performance. And it really does. When you have insight, foresight, oversight, I think it drives a stronger performance. Insight does. Foresight do too. I think foresight, if you foresee some things that's happening, But insight is from the internal. It's internal, right? So does insight drives a stronger performance? And I would have to say yes. Yeah, I would have to say yes. Just insight alone is the capacity to gain an accurate and deep intuitive understanding of a person or a thing. Ooh. The capacity to gain an accurate. That's it right there. If you have the capacity to gain an accurate, not an inaccurate situation, but an accurate and a deep intuitive, like not shallow. Can't be shallow out here. You need a deep intuitive understanding. And so, yeah, I would have to say yes. Insight does strengthen your performance. It drives a stronger performance. It really does. Happy thanks. Do I say that? Giving thanks every day, right? We should be giving thanks daily. We should be giving thanks daily. What y'all think? Y'all think we should be giving thanks daily? I think we should. It should be a daily thanks. I'm on here 7 minutes already. I told y'all, listen, I got to be obedient. I don't even have a choice in the matter. Yeah, what's up, my brother? I don't have a choice in the matter, man. I don't have no choice in the matter, man. We need insight. And we got to move this thing from chaos to clarity. That's another thing that he just said this morning. Like, tell him to move from chaos to clarity. That's what you're going to do. You're going to have to make a paradigm shift. You got to make this paradigm shift in the earth right here. This is the paradigm shift. This is your body. This is your mind. This is your spirit. You know what I'm saying? This is it. He said he took me to the Hourglass Era. And so down here is 0 and up here is 14. And this right here is 7. So he said, tell him that you're going to have to make the paradigm shift from chaos got to be here, right? Chaos got to be on the low vibrational side of life. Chaos, that's low vibrations. You know what I'm saying? This is high vibrational stuff up here. Clarity. That's where clarity comes from. Just like positivity, there's got to be negativity. There's got to be masculinity. There's got to be femininity. It's only two things that we have to. There's got to be positive and negative. You know what I'm saying? It's only two things. There's got to be light. There's got to be darkness. There's got to be. So he's telling us to actually, especially on this Thanksgiving Day, where we finna sit here and partake in all these groceries, right? We finna partake in a lot of groceries today, and these groceries have power. They have power to give power, and it could take away power through the food. It gives power. If you eat the wrong food, it take away your power. I was reading something the other day where it says some foods lower your libido. I'm like, what? Foods lower your libido. Like men that have a good libido. It's some food out here that you eat it, it's going to lower your libido and have your situation where it can't even operate for, you know what I'm saying, correctly. Yeah, so at the same time, you know what I'm saying, be careful about the foods that we eat. Like I said yesterday, walk through the little plate, walk through the line, peep out the line, you know what I'm saying, know that you could and what you cannot eat. How you going to know that? You got to know your blood type. You got to know your blood type. You got to know what's your blood type in order to understand what it is that you should and should not be eating. That's just the reality of the matter. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you'll ever know. I don't think you'll ever know if you don't. If you don't know, you would never know what to eat. So, hey man, I don't know if you want to say Happy Thanksgiving and all that good stuff, because we know that's a holiday that just. I don't know if it was giving thanks and if you know the history of it, but it's all good. We here now. We're thankful. We're on the positive side of our thought process. We have to make the paradigm shift in our minds. Insight does drive a stronger performance. If you have insight about a thing, like right now, I don't know why I'm so hung up on this food source stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is not the time to be talking about food when everybody trying to indulge. Like, Crispy, give me 1 day, soldier. I just want 1 day of indulging for the year. I take 1 day. I'm going to eat me a pork chop sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and eat me some of these chitlins now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't pig guts now. I'm finna eat these pig guts now. You can believe that. You know what I'm saying? My grandma sat in there for about 2-3 hours getting these pig guts together. So I'm finna go ahead and indulge. Wow. So we just have to be careful about our food choices. And I believe that when we move from chaos to clarity, and we have a good action plan to understand that, okay, well, I don't want to keep my body in chaos. Because guess what chaos going to be? Chaos going to be down here. Just like dis-ease. Dis-ease, like the word, where they get the word disease from. Disease means dis-ease. All it means is that your body is out of ease. It's dis-ease. So ease got to be up here. Ease got to be on the alkaline side of your pH in your body. Ease got to be up here. You know what I'm saying? Dis-ease going to be down here. So, you know what I'm saying? We need to have an action plan to move from chaos to clarity. And when you do that, and one of the action plans that I know to do, first of all, you know, is mind, body, and spirit, right? You know, we got our mind, our body, and our spirit. There's 3. And so at the same time, you know what I'm saying, if you want to move from chaos to clarity in your body, then you got to know what you got to put in your body, because food is energy. You know what I'm saying? The universe left food behind for energy. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be strong. We're supposed to be, like, when you eat a meal, that's when you, especially when it's designed strictly for your blood type, your brain synapses fire different. Your brain synapses be firing different. Them things be on, you be like, your brain, but eat outside your blood type. You be all slowful and sluggish, like, okay. All right. What you said? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And be the nod it off. Be the nod it off. Because you can't hold your head up. You feel me, soldier? Hey, you can't even hold your head up. You better eat outside your blood. You be like, it gonna put you to sleep. It's gonna put you to sleep. You can believe me, it's gonna put you to sleep, but you get outside your blood type. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just want to make sure y'all understand this. You know what I'm saying? Go move from chaos to clarity. I'm telling you, you start conscientiously thinking about what you're doing, about what you're saying. Don't let every word come out your mouth. If it's a words of chaos, if it's words of low vibrations, like if it's words of, like, let's say unappreciation, like a word like, oh, you just so unappreciative. That's down here. That's low vibration. Unappreciative, ungrateful. This grateful, being grateful about life and living and health and wellness and well-being, that's up here. You know what I'm saying? Ungrateful and, you know what I'm saying? Chaos is down here. Chaos, clarity got to be up here. Chaos got to be at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And so he took me to this hourglass era, and now everything, when I tell y'all everything is a part of that hourglass, y'all know I ain't smart enough to do that. Y'all know I am not smart enough to be talking like that. I ain't smart enough to be, I'm just not smart enough to be doing that. I don't know. I would have never been to come up with that. That right there was downloaded in my spirit. And when he downloaded in my spirit, now I can't even shake. I got hourglasses all over the place. I got an hourglass here, hourglass there, I got hourglasses everywhere. I want to stay cognizant of the hourglass, the pH in our bodies. You know what I'm saying? You go get on Amazon, order you some alkaline strips, right? They name them alkaline strip. They come in a big old, like a bag. You can put it in your mouth, or you can pee on it. And then it's going to tell you what your pH is in your body. So if you got a low pH, if your pH is down here, if you got a pH that's down here, that's acidic, man, through that psychology class I did in Cal State San Bernardino, they said every disease in the world is applicable in a low pH, in acidity, right down here. If you acidic, I'm just telling you what the people told me. So I ain't no expert, I ain't no doctor. That lady who told me this was my professor. She wasn't a doctor either. Well, she was a doctor. She was a doctor in education or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because she was teaching the class. But at the same time, yeah, I'm just reverberating what she said. And I've done some research on it. And then it's true enough of the fact that, you know what I'm saying, all the diseases that's out here in the atmosphere, they thrive on acidity. Like that C word, acidity. It thrives on acidity. You know what I'm saying? Anything itis, bursitis, arthritis, osteomyelitis, all those itises. Yeah, that thrives in acidity. That thrives in acidity. So we just have to be careful. We just got to be careful about our food choice. We got to respect our bodies, man. I know. Hey, Dwayne, I see you on, my brother, Mr. Exotic. You know, so I know you respect your body. You know, well, we eat a lot of sweets too. You eat a lot of sweets too. You know, we eat them sweets, boy. We on them sweets, boy. We know we do it. You know what I'm saying? I think I want me a slice of cake today, especially a good moist cake. I'm eating some cake today. I don't care nothing about all that extra stuff y'all talking about. I don't know. But at the same time, like respect, we got to respect our bodies. We got to respect, you know what I'm saying? We got to have self-esteem. We can't be walking around here with low self-esteem, walking around, oh, good morning. I don't even know how to answer you right now, Sheila. But, yeah, we just got to walk around. We just got to listen. We just got to be conscious. We just have to be conscientious of our, of our well-being, because health is wealth. Is it not? Like being healthy, isn't it? Like being healthy. Like I remember one time I wouldn't even do this right here. Hey, look, my shoulders were locked up, my wrist was locked up. Like I wouldn't even do this right here. I couldn't do this type of stuff when I eat outside my blood type, but I can't eat that. Man, listen, man, I had to move from chaos to clarity. Straight up. I had to move from chaos to clarity. I needed clarity. Like how can we move with a spirit of efficiency and urgency if we don't have clarity about what we need to be doing? You need to be doing something. We need to be doing something. And ain't nobody really telling us what to do. Like I had to figure all this stuff out on my own, through my own trial and error, and through pain. Through pain and discomfort, I figured all this out. I figured all this stuff out through pain and discomfort in my body. And so that's just where it is now, my brother. You know what I'm saying? We just got to move from chaos to clarity, my brother, with an action plan, with a plan of action. Okay, so if I tell y'all, hey, you know what I'm saying? You got to be healthy. And I'm not giving you the plan to help you move towards that from an actionary perspective, you know what I'm saying, from a practical application perspective, then y'all gonna look at me crazy. Like, man, what that dude talking about? Anybody, anybody, even lawyers. If you go, okay, well, how we gonna beat this case? They need an action plan. You need an action plan to beat the case, right? You know, anything that we do in life, we need an action plan to do it. And so, you know, I came here, look, I'm 20 minutes in already, y'all. I told y'all I'm on assignment. I'm just being obedient. I've been called, I've been commanded, if you will, to talk to the minds of the people, and that's what I do. Y'all know it's mind, body, and spirit. So that's my lane, is the mind. You know what I'm saying? Body is the doctors, like the doctors that we go to the doctors for, our bodies, and then our spirit, man, we go to church. We go to church for our spirits. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a spirit. Churches are like spiritual hospitals, right? It's a spiritual hospital. It's like if you sick spiritually, then you go to church. You know what I'm saying? You get your healing, spiritual healing in church, through prayer, or through, you know what I'm saying, the spiritual aspect of life. But he's called me to be on the mindset shift side. It's a paradigm shift that got to happen in your mind first. Before we do anything else, you got to have it in your mind. It's a paradigm shift that got to happen in your mind, yo. And so the first thing we have to do is find out what it is that's going to shift our dynamic in our mind, our psychological well-being, you know. And so we need to know that. Yeah, we need to know that. We need to know what it is. And so, you know what? I got a perfect question for y'all. I got a perfect question for you. Can you really tap in with a clogged up body? The answer is no, man. I don't think you can really tap in with a clogged up mind, body, or spirit. Not to the essence by which we're gonna need to have to do it, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that anything that's clogged or corroded or rusty, it's not a smooth transition. If you got a bolt and it's rusty, or it's clogged up with all kind of, you know, some stuff in the thread where you can't even turn the bolt. Listen, clogged, anything clogged is not, even a clogged up toilet. It ain't functioning properly. So So my answer to be is no. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you could tap in 100% of your true essence of the person that you really are on the inside of you, internally. I don't think you can do it. I'm just being honest with you. I don't think you could really tap in. Can you tap into a dirty body? I mean, can you tap in with a clogged up body? Can you tap all the way in to your perfectionary thought process with a clogged up mind? No, you gotta clear out the chaos and then get clarity. And guess what just came to my spirit just then? It's almost like a tree. You know how sometimes, like a bush, you got a tree, and then at the same time it's big and it's blooming and blossoming, but sometimes in certain seasons you got to go in there and chop it and cut down, prune. They call it pruning. You got to prune that tree. And so you prune the tree, you cut it back, you cut the tree back, you get all the shrubbish out the bottom, you cut it all back, and you clean it all out. So that way, when the new season come and it's time for it to blossom again, it make room for the new growth. Ooh-wee. That's straight from the throne room right there. Boy, that's straight from the throne room right there. But you gotta unclog your body first. In order to get the full essence of, let's think about this for a second. In order to get the full essence of the meal that we getting ready to eat, right? Because we all getting ready to eat a meal. But can you imagine you putting some fresh food that you getting ready to eat on top of a clogged up body? Your body already clogged up with all kind of cheese and corn and cabbage, and you got all kind of beef that's in your large intestines right now, just all clogged up. And then you finna put more food on top of that. I'm telling y'all, that's where disease come from, man. I'm telling you, man. We better recognize. This is recognition time. You know what I'm saying? That the first thing what we should have been doing first, and this is just all in all honesty, what we should have been doing right now is like 3 days before Thanksgiving, everybody just get a good flush in the earth. Take whatever you got to take, laxative, whatever. Get you a nice little, you know what I'm saying? If you really want a good flush, get you a nice nice tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Like this. The extra virgin olive oil, right? You get you a nice tablespoon of that. Even though that's my prayer oil. But get some extra virgin olive oil. Take you a nice tablespoon. Let that be the last thing you put in your mouth at night. And tell me what happened in the morning. Just tell me what happened in the morning. You're gonna take the best you're going to take the best dump you ever took in a minute. Because what it does is what the oil do is it go down through your esophagus and it come down through your stomach to the top part of your stomach. And then it come down at the bottom of your stomach and then all your large intestines, depending on how, your large intestine is about 5 feet tall. Because it got so much winding things in your large intestines. The average large intestine is about 5 feet. And so what it does is it kind of like loosen your large intestines enough to kind of like let the bowel movement, the fecal material come on down through real easy. And so it'd be a nice dump, you know what I'm saying? For real. But I ain't came in here to talk to y'all about no dumping and all that type of stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just telling y'all what to do. I'm just telling y'all what to consider. I ain't telling y'all what to do. I'm telling y'all how to consider a better lifestyle. It clear your skin up, like when your skin be, you know what I'm saying, you done took nice flush out, your skin, your eyes, your hands, everything be better. Everything be just feeling so much better when you just took flush out. And that would have prepared you for this Thanksgiving meal 3 days ago. So now you're gonna put in good food, conscious food that's designed strictly for your blood type will when I tell you your brain tonight to be doing like this here, you'll be so on point. You'll be so on point. You be moving like they like, what's wrong with you, boy? Yeah, because now you got good food on a clean body. You got good conscious food within your blood type on a clean body. What you think gonna happen? It's gonna be like this here. Your brain synapses is gonna be firing so different. It's gonna be firing so. You got to put it to the test for yourself, man. I ain't finna tell y'all all the information, man. Y'all gotta start, man. I'm finna start charging. For real, man. I gotta start, man. I gotta make money off this stuff, man. I can't be around here just giving out all this good old information. Let me say, and I feel like the universe said, and see, I wrote it down right here. Say the universe said this morning, you can't tap in with a clogged up body, mind, or spirit. It's almost impossible for you to tap all the way into your full potential with a clogged up mind, body, or spirit. All three of them things got to be unclogged simultaneously. When you unclog your mind and turn your mind and go from chaos in your mind to clarity, come on, man. Just listen to that. You go from chaos to clarity. Ooh-wee. You go from chaos to clarity in your mind. That means you done set aside every weight that so easily besets you. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? You set aside every weight that's easily besetting us. That's a weight that's going to beset you. If your stomach all clogged all the way up, and then at the same time you finna go in here and eat all this mashed potatoes and, you know what I'm saying, candy yams, and we finna eat all this, you know what I'm saying? You gonna eat all this cheddar and cheese and cheddar, all this cheddar cheese, and yeah, but as a matter of fact, double it up for me. And then you put all that cheese in your body like that. Ooh-wee. You put all that cheese, and I used to know something about cheese years ago when I did eat it. It always constipated me. I was always lactose intolerant with cheese. Cheese always did my body bad. And then now I did some research on that junk, pasteurized. It ain't even real stuff. They made that stuff, man. Anyway, it's pasteurized, man. It ain't real. Anything that got a seed in it ain't like real. You can't reproduce that stuff. You need I don't know. But anyway. I ain't coming here to beat y'all up about no food. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't think that you have the ability to completely tap into the very essence of you with a clogged up mind, body, or spirit. You're going to have to unclog your mind first, remove the clarity, remove the chaos in order to have clarity, and then you're going to have to unclog your body, go take you a nice laxative. Like a young lady came in the other day, and she was saying, "Oh, my sinuses, and and my sinuses need to." And everything about her was clogged. You could tell because her eyes was watering, had cold in the corner. Her eyes was watering. She was sniffling, and she had all these backed up symptoms. And I'm like, look, that's where they come from. Like, what they call it? Not asthma. What they call it when you have allergies. When you have allergies, right? The allergies was she was all backed up with her allergies. She was blowing and snotting and sneezing and caring, and she just said, "Oh, these are just allergies." I'm like, but listen, you got to drain that stuff. I didn't even know this until I watched one of these videos with Yaki Awaken. Y'all need to go to Yaki Awaken, man. I want to see that brother right there. That dude, that deep, boy. Yaki Awaken. Go to his Instagram. Yaki, he was telling the lady that she in order to get rid of all those sinuses and sinus infections, he said you got to drain your brain. And I'm like, drain the brain. And get what he said, the only way you would get rid of is drain your brain, right? And when you drain your brain, it drains into your transverse colon. I did not know that. That dude put me up on so much game just then. He put me up on so much. Go to Yaki Awaken. Y'all see what I'm talking about. It's sharp, brother. I think out of Chicago somewhere, Detroit somewhere. Sharp, brother, sharp. He's sharp, man. Yaki Awaken. And I watch him too periodically, and he was telling he be going all the way deep up in it. He like, man, y'all need to drain your brain, and that's how you get rid of all of. Because right now, when your stomach is backed up and your large intestine, your transverse colon is backed up, it's backing all the way up to your neck, to your brain. And then so that's what's causing it. It got to come out somewhere. The mucus got to come out from somewhere. So it come out through your eyes. It come out through your breath, your mouth. I've seen people with like breath that be real. They breath be kind of like, whew. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it comes out. It got to come out some way. The ears, it'll come out through your ears. You know what I'm saying? With the pus and stuff off through your ear. Because it's leaking out. It got to leak out some way when your stuff is backed up. That's when you know you got something going on. It got to leak out somewhere. And so instead of it going down through his natural thing, so she better flush her brain and flush everything out here and make it go down and come into your transverse colon. I can't explain it what he do it. Y'all got to go to him, man. Y'all listen. I'm just here on assignment. My stuff is more paradigm shifts in the mind. His stuff is more paradigm shifts in the body. You know what I'm saying? He talk more about the body. He bring out his little body, and he'll take off the intestines and take off the duodenum, and talk. He'll take the stomach off and he'll put it all in his little. And he got a whole little body that's made up to kind of, you know what I'm saying, with all these little trinkets in it. He be describing what be happening on the molecular level. I'm like, oh man, this dude here deep, boy. I don't know if I want to get that deep right there, but I get that deep in the mind. That's what I've been called to. I've been called to talk to the minds of the people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no doctor, but you know what? I think I might go back and get my doctorate degree. I think I'm going to get my doctorate degree. I got to get my doctorate. I think I'm going to get my doctorate, but you know what I'm saying? I got a master's already. I'm going to get a doctorate, man. I'm going to go get a doctorate. I think I'm going to do that. Even though I know y'all don't care about how much a person know until y'all know how much a person care. I care for y'all. I don't know. I remember one time, D, man. I remember one time, man. Have you ever been like this, Sheila? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever not liked people at one time in your life? Have you really ever not liked people? I think at one time in my life, I didn't really like people. I didn't trust them. I'm like, man, what's wrong with this? Like, what's going on? Like, these people, something ain't right. Like the young lady that went to Cabo. Do y'all know that stuff hurt me? Listen, that hurt me as if that was my child. The young lady that went to Cabo, 25-year-old, doing her thing, owned her own business, entrepreneur, did hair, took care of business in North Carolina, booked a flight with some friends, that what she thought was her friends paid for the villa. I didn't know she paid for the villa. She paid for the villa they stayed in. And after 24 hours of her leaving her house, she was dead, man. That hurt me, man. I don't even know that lady, man. That hurt me. At the hands of somebody else. I don't know. When I sit here and I try to talk this stuff through, and I believe that this is insight for me too, because my son passed away, and he went and laid down and never woke up. And so I think that, when I hear all these other stories, I can tolerate my story just a little bit better. I don't know if I can or can't, but at least I know in my mind that he didn't pass away at the hands of someone else. Like that right there. I don't know. And that person still, the one who caused the one who caused this young lady's death is still on the earth. Y'all, I don't know. I just don't know. But we're going to have to transcend. I think until we understand that these are all our brothers and sisters, we're going to have to transcend. We're going to have to be good, beyond the range to each other. We're going to be good to each other, man. Like, how are we going to be good to each other, man? We're going to be good to each other, man. We got to be good to each other, man. We can't just be, these are our brothers and sisters, man. They got us so divided out here in these streets, man. I can't, and I don't want to get too deep up in this, but I got to say this. You know what I discovered? Why is it all this division in the earth? Like, what is it about division division? Remember that little slogan back in the days, like divide and conquer? There's something about the division. That they keep division. They keep the division going. I want to go all the way in right now on that, but I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that one alone. I got to leave that one alone. I gotta walk. I got to walk circumspect. I have to walk with diligence. I'm going to have to walk with being prudent. Those are the three words that he gave me: circumspect, prudent, and diligence. Yeah. When I came home. Yeah, he said, be circumspect. Circumspect means look at the circumference of the matter, and spec means that little dot in the middle. That one little dot in the middle. He said, be circumspect. So what we're gonna have to do is something like this. See, y'all know I'm gonna eventually get my board. You look, I got my board right here. My dry. I ain't got my little pen. See, but right now we'll be going right like, look, yeah, like listen, like look, circumspect is gonna be like this. It's gonna be like a big circle, right? Circumspect gonna have to be like this right here. Check this out. What just came in my spirit? Like, okay, this circumspect, right? Circumference is the thing. Circumspect. So you're gonna have to do like this. So you're gonna have to compare and contrast. And then this little speck in the middle right here, you got to do the same thing. Compare and contrast. Y'all see what I just did? You see it? That's the speck right here. That's the speck. That's the speck right there. That little dot in the middle is the speck. You say be circumspect. You know what I'm saying? And so circumference is, so you're going to have to compare, you're going to have to contrast and compare the outside portion as well as the inside portion. You're going to have to compare and contrast. And that's how you get your answer in life. This right here, that little thing right there will remove chaos out your life and bring you straight into clarity. Ooh-wee. And that's fresh off the press right there. I wish I had my little dry erase little. I'm gonna give me a little setup. Hey, look, look, I bought this board the other day from. You know, you getting old when you start hitting up. I hit up what? When they be selling stuff, I hit up I hit up what's the name of them places? Thrift stores. I hit up thrift stores now. Y'all don't be at the thrift store? Like yard sales. Like I go to yard sales. Like if I see a yard sale, I don't know why I stop by a yard sale. I man got so much good stuff from a yard sale. I think I'm getting old at 55. But you know what I'm saying? I bought this dry erase board for $10. You see how big this thing's so big? I bought this thing for $10 the other day. And so I'm gonna do some little, you know, thingamajigs on that. But yeah, you gotta compare and contrast the outside portion as well as the inside portion. You have to do both. And when you contrast and compare those two things, then it's going to bring clarity. It's going to remove the chaos and bring clarity into your mind. And that's what that's what we're talking about right now. It's going to remove the chaos and then you have you know, you could definitely tap in then. Because we're going to just transcend past all this other stuff. All of the divide and conquering that they do. You know what I'm saying? I want to say this so bad, man, but can I say this and then be okay? They do so much stuff to divide and conquer us. I want to say it so bad, but all right, leave that alone. Yeah. Even though it's the truth of the matter, but you can't speak truth sometimes. But sometimes you speak truth to power. They get it all in their feelings about some stuff. But anyway, yeah, we're going to transcend. We're going to have to go beyond the range to rise above. We're going to have to go beyond the range. It's a certain range that they try to push a certain narrative of that. We're going to have to tap outside that range in order to get above and beyond in our thoughts. We got to tap outside the narrative that has been constructed for us to be thinking within this mindset. They try to make us think within the mindset of their thoughts and control our thought. When we start tapping outside of that, because we understand the brilliance in us, we got to tap outside of that. Then they, you know, like, wow. You know what I'm saying? We got to go beyond the limits. We're going to have to go beyond these limitations in our minds. Because how about a person have a limitation about or fear about driving at night? Then what? Every time the night fall, you ain't gonna drive? How do we tap in past our fears or past our limiting mindsets in order to kind of like get to where we were? I'm got 44 minutes. I'm ready to go leave. Y'all done been on this thing 44 minutes. I told y'all, I would never give y'all under an hour. I told you that. I ain't going under an hour, my brother. I promise you I'm not, man. I'm on assignment right now, man. And so we need, it's all about nutrition. It's all about health. It's all about wellness and well-being. We even in this holiday season, we can still walk in conscientious mind. We just can't be sitting there indulging it. Pass me you know, and we finna, you know what I'm saying, and put it on that plate just like, like, yeah, I want it all. Brand new socks and, oh, no, I'm sorry. I want it all. You know what Some people just want it all. They like, boy, hey, D, I know you know what I'm talking about, but I want it all. That's a Miami slogan. I want it all. Brand new socks and draw. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I want it all. Who came with that slogan right there? That's a Miami slogan right there. You know that. Well, I want it all. Brand new socks and draw. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh man, you know that's somebody made that up. But anyway, yeah, we gonna have to transcend this stuff, man. We got to go beyond the rain in order to rise above. We got to go beyond. We're gonna have to go beyond these limitations in our minds. We're going to tap into the external part of our thought process. It's, you know, saying like go outside the norm and then put it to the test and see. Then how about you be to limit yourself so much? Say, oh, I can't do it. And then the first time you do it and you get it done, you be like, wait a minute, all that time I said I couldn't do it. And then you actually was successful in getting it done. You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy, man. Yeah, man. We got all these we gotta have the ability to triumph over the negative restrictions. Over all the negative restrictions, we want to learn how to triumph and be triumphant past that. That come with the first paradigm shift in thought. That right there, in order to be triumphant, you're gonna have to make the paradigm shift from the lower vibrational side to the high vibrational side of your thought. Like y'all know I really don't like heights, right? But the next time I get around that helicopter when I drive down to Miami, I always stop through Orlando and go shopping, and I go pick up some stuff from the Nike store in Orlando, the little Nike outlet, when I drive down to Miami. And so at the same time, it's this little helicopter ride that sit right there on the corner. I done been to that helicopter twice. Ooh-wee. And the first time I get up on the tarmac, let me stop lying. I ain't been in tarmac yet. I just go in there and talk to the people. I don't even get up on the tarmac because I know I'm going to be sold on the idea of me getting on this aircraft. This helicopter. First thing I think about is my dog, Kobe. I'm like, man, that's the first thought that come to my mind. Then here come all these phobias and all these fears and all these rationales that be like, this is irrational. You ain't come down here for that, boy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't come down here for that. You better keep it pushing past so you make it down to Miami and take care of this business. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put constructs and narratives and restrictions in my mind just to kind of like, make my situation don't look so bad. Like I'm like, man, I ain't finna get on I ain't finna get on no helicopter right now. I ain't finna take this helicopter right solo dolo. And all my stuff in the truck, in the car, and I gotta just sit and something happen out there and I'm in there by myself. Oh man. So I always construct these little narratives, and I put these narratives in play to not have the ability to do it. But I think that, in order to conquer this, right? The next time I go down to Miami and I stop through Orlando, I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna break the restrictive narrative that I done put in my mind about helicopters and about heights. Because I get on a plane, but it's something about that helicopter, boy. I'm like, man, do I really want to be on a helicopter? You know what I'm saying? Like, do I really want to do this? Like, do I really want to get on this helicopter right now? And I always talk myself out. I'm like, man, I done been there twice already. I'm like, man, nah, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to have to transcend. I'm going to have to transcend and go beyond the range. I'm going to have to rise above the fear. Rise above the discontentment that's in my body, my stomach. I'll be like, man, I ain't finna get on no helicopter right now. You know what I'm saying? But I have the ability to triumph over all that. I do. All those restrictive aspects, we're going to have to learn how to overcome them. No matter what it is. Yours might be one thing, mine might be another. But y'all understand what I'm talking about. I guarantee you that. and whoever will hear this, and sometimes these messages and these sessions are not just for right now. Yeah, sometimes y'all gonna be able to tap back into these sessions a year from now, or 2 years from now, and say, man, that, you know what I'm saying, Blase Squad, woo woo. I remember Baby Boy said that there, boom. And it might hit home then. I don't know why he got me out here on assignment like this here and commanded me to open his laptop Monday through Thursday. He said, open that laptop and talk to the minds of my people Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. Y'all see what time it was? It was 9:58 today. It was 9:58 when I logged on. How many more minutes? I was like, okay, I got 50 minutes. I done been on 50 minutes. I got 10 more minutes with y'all. I'm finna go. I'm finna find somewhere to eat. Hey, man, y'all be safe out here in these streets, man. We got friends. Man, that lady thought she had a friend. That lady thought she had friends, man. That lady thought she had friends, man. She friended them, and they wasn't really her friends. She paid for the whole villa. That joint hurt me. Hurt my heart, man. It hurt my heart, man. I took that on the chin like that was my child. I can't imagine me sending my child with some of her friends to Cabo, Mexico. And 24 hours after she leave my home, she's no longer here. At the hands of what she called friends. So y'all, be careful who y'all call y'all friend, man. I don't know if I got none. I don't even know if I want none. I hear stories like this. And I'm like, I wonder, was that the reason why I never trusted people? I wonder, was that the reason why I'm always been a solo dolo artist. I've always been like a leader. I never been a follower. Even when I was out there on the app, I never followed dudes on the app. When I was on 15 in front of Mr. Wonderful doing all the type of stuff I was out there back, big and bad enough to do, I never been a follower. I ain't never been a person that had to gravitate toward people, because I know people would change on you, man. People will change on you. People will be one way with you today. Hit it big. Hit the lotto and see if I'm talking. If what I'm talking is gonna be valid. Hit the lottery and see what's gonna happen if they'll change on you, man. They were like, oh, you done got different since you been. No, I ain't get different. Y'all viewing me different. I'm still the same old brother. I'm still the same person. People start viewing you different when you come up. Cause they probably viewed her different because she got her own business. She was doing hair. She probably did their hair for the trip. We don't know. All I know is we got to go from chaos to clarity, man. In this thing called life, we got to go from chaos to clarity. That's the assignment for us today. Move from chaos to clarity. With an action plan. That's the word for the day. On this Thanksgiving holiday where we celebrate giving thanks. Now, even though it's only one day out the year, y'all know we gotta give that. Y'all know we gotta give thanks daily. Y'all know that. This is a daily walk. This ain't no one day. This ain't no annual walk. We ain't just came in here and we disappear off the universe for a year and then come back on this one day of the year and act like, okay, no. We walk this thing out every day. It's daily. And then we're going to break it down from the daily to hourly. We're going to have to break it down from hourly to minutely. Is that a word? Minutely, we're going to break that stuff down from minutely to secondly. How about that? And walk this thing out forever grateful towards our movement in the earth. Forever grateful towards the nutrition in our bodies. Forever grateful towards the health conscientious mindset that we have to have in order to move expeditiously throughout this thing called life. And effectively. be effective in your food, because your food choice gonna make you effective or not. It's gonna either make you be, your brain synapses gonna either be firing effectively and efficiently, or they're gonna slow down. Because when you been ate stuff that's outside your stuff, it's gonna be a slow down and have you all in the corner somewhere, knocked out sleep, because you can't even hold your eyes open, because at the same time you done ate outside your blood type. Ooh-wee. So all I can do is share a message that the universe done shared with me. I'm finna get up out of here, man. I don't know. I might just lay back down, man. I'm tired. I think I might make the day a rest day. Y'all rest. Y'all get some rest, man. When the last time y'all actually rested? When was the last time you got a good slumber sleep? Like a nice slumber sleep. Like just all the way out of it. Just like, when was the last time y'all had a nice slumber sleep, man? You know what I'm saying? So we gonna walk this thing through. We're gonna have to transcend. We're gonna have to go beyond the range. We're gonna have to rise above the negativity. We're gonna have to rise above it. We're gonna have to look down in on negativity and say, hey, I don't want no parts of you down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna be like, hey, look, negativity, that's down here. Negativity is down here. Positivity is up here. So that means you got to be up. You got to be positive. You got to be alkaline. You got to be wellness and well-being and healthy and living life. Light, L-I-G-H-T. This is darkness. This is light. This got to be life. This has to be death. There's only two things in the diaspora. You know what I'm saying? This life, this got to be death. If this is living, this got to be destruction down here. Destruction, this construction up here. When you construct a thought in your mind, you're constructing something. That's alkalinic. That's something that's positive. That's going to be on the positive side of your thoughts. That's going to be on the alkaline side of your thought process, is when you do it from here. When you do a positive thought, boom, right here. When you do have negative thoughts, they're down here. When you have light, L-I-G-H-T, light, this is darkness. Where you think in the universe, where you think on this thing where we gonna meet our Heavenly Father? On just this thing right here, what do you think our Heavenly Father will meet us at? It's going to be in the light. He is the light of the world, right? This is the light. This darkness down here. You think our Heavenly Father is going to meet our Heavenly Father in darkness? Man, that hourglass done delivered my mind, man. Listen, man. It delivered me. And y'all know I ain't smart enough to come up with no stuff like that there. Just like chaos gonna be at the bottom. Clarity gonna be on the top. Yep. That's how it's gonna go. And so we're gonna have to tap in. Tap in the universal conscientious mindsets. They're universal. I even got this lava. I ain't never known nothing about this type of stuff. He bringing all this stuff to me, man. Look at lava. This is lava right here. You see that? That's lava. Real lava from the volcano. When he said, let there be, and the volcano rose up and spewed out, he spewed out lava. Google lava benefits and get back at me. If you think that he hasn't left things in the earth realm for us specifically designed, for every individual on the earth, he has left things behind, the tangible stuff in the earth realm to keep us guarded and protected. He is the ultimate protection, but he still left resources here. He's the source. That's the only source that we have. He's the only true and living. I'm talking about Elohim. I'm talking about the creator of all this stuff. I'm talking about the divine. I'm talking about the creator. Because you know, if you got a creation, we got to have a creator, right? You know that. If it's a creation, then it's got to be a creator. It's prayer time. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. Yeah. So if it's a creator, It got to be a creation. Yep. And so I'm excited about moving. Hey, it's an hour. Woo-wee! It's an hour, y'all. We made it an hour. We made it. Hey, we made it an hour, boy. I went to the gym. I feel good right now. Boom, boom. Boy, I feel good. Yeah, y'all feel good. Yeah, that's only because I'm eating according to my blood type. When I was eating outside my blood type, I was sick and crippled, and my ankle swole, my knee hurt, you know what I'm saying, my back out of whack. You know what I'm saying, my wrist wasn't able to do this right here. I wasn't able to do the movements like this on my wrist, man. My wrist was hurting. Both of them was hurting. I mean, I was in so much pain one time that I couldn't even pick my phone. I had to grab my phone like this. I had to grab the phone like this. Oh, like, what's wrong with my wrist? I mean, one time I couldn't even open the juice. Like this right here. You see this right here? I had to go downstairs and get a pair of pliers to turn the big enough, what do you call them? Not the regular plier, the one that like channel locks. I had to go down and get a pair of channel locks. This was a brand new bottle, and just open the thing and just try to pry it open because my wrist, I couldn't even do this right here enough to strengthen my wrist right here in order to turn the bottle right like this here. I went through it until I found out. I had to do research. All this stuff is coming from research of my own personal body. Like, I had to find out. I'm like, man, come on now. How I'm going to turn the doorknob? Come on now. How you turn the key of your ignition? I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Man, I was in so much pain. I'm struggling to turn the ignition key on my because of that author. Because old arthritis. But now I got him under control. Ain't no inflammation in my body. I keep my stuff straight. I eat according to my blood type. Listen, it's been over an hour. I told y'all I ain't gonna never get y'all under an hour. I told y'all that. I'm out of here, man. I told y'all I'm out. I enjoyed y'all. Hey, man, thank y'all for tapping in this morning. You know, I know I don't say we won't celebrate, but we finna go out here and get some turkey. You know, and then how petty would that be right now when the world is going that way and you say, oh, I don't celebrate. And so you got a nice turkey meal with some gravies and grits and gravies all over that. Grits and gravies. You hear what I said? Grits and gravies, y'all. We finna go get some grits and gravies, boy. Y'all, now y'all gonna be using that from now on. But where them grits and gravies at? Hey, man, y'all don't follow me down my craziness, man. But it's not crazy. It's beautiful that we can sit here and enjoy each other's presence like this here on this Thanksgiving holiday season that they celebrate. Thanks. We get thanks every second of the minute. Every minute of the hour. Every day of the week, we give thanks. Every month of the year, we give thanks. That's a moment to give thanks because we got health, wellness, and well-being. We operate in nutritious mindsets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Let me find me somewhere to go get a little something. But I'm so scared. I think I got food anxiety. You know what's a major inflammation for me? Let me tell y'all what a major inflammation for me. And it's season the food real good. Bell pepper. Ooh-wee. Hey, listen, I eat some bell pepper. I eat something with bell pepper in it. You know how they cut up the bell pepper in like stuffing. I'm done. I'm in the hospital the next day off of bell pepper. A positive blood people should not be eating bell pepper. It's just like A positive blood people should not be eating tomato. That little white seed in tomato is inflammatory. That's going to inflame you. If you got arthritis, if you have arthritis in your body, if you got any kind of itis in your body, you can best believe it's going to inflame it. That one little white little seed in a tomato. Eat a slice of tomato if you want to, and you got arthritis and you'll be in pain. Anyway, bell pepper is a killer for me. So I can't go by people's houses and try to eat because they have all these different things that I know I can't eat. And so I'm very limited. I'm limited to some fried chicken and some white rice. To yellow rice and fried chicken. That's what I end up eating. Anybody's house I go, or some turkey. I can eat some turkey. But if it comes out to the stuffing, and they got all that stuff in, like I can do with some onions, but bell pepper, I'm done. Bell pepper is a killer for me. But y'all be blessed. I'm glad y'all tapped in. Thank y'all for tapping in with me on Thanksgiving morning. Y'all tapped in. Hey, look, I'm not only surprised, but I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying? I am so thankful. I'm so grateful. Peace be to y'all. Peace and blessings. How y'all keep it doing? Peace to the he be doing like this. Hey, man, that's my dog. He don't even know me from another person who my dog is 19 Key. That's my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I like Eric Thomas too. I like Les Brown. And he out the hood. He out the beans, man. Les Brown is out the Pork and Bean Projects. I want to meet that dude, man. I want to meet him, man. I want to meet Les Brown, man. He out the beans, man. So anyway, I used to be able to walk to the beans from where I stayed at, born and raised up. I could walk to the beans from there. But anyway, yeah, it's a blessing, y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with me this morning. I'll definitely see y'all again. Be safe and be careful about the food choices that you eat, please. It's going to either add or it's going to subtract. That's it. It's going to add to your well-being or it's going to subtract from your well-being. You got to find out which one it's going to do for you through your situation. Don't let me start. All right, my brother. Okay, Sheila, y'all be good, man. Y'all be blessed. I thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for staying on the whole line, too. Y'all stay on the whole line with me, man. I hope I said something that would inspire, encourage, uplift, just move you forward in your conscientious mindset. That's all I want to do. I want to add strength to your life. I want to be free. I want you to add freedom to your life. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be your status increase. You know what I'm saying? Your self-esteem and your self-awareness is enlightened. You know what I'm saying? The respect that you have for your body and your food choices come through. You know what I'm saying? Come through. Like the respect that you have for your body, your life just come through, is exuded through your food choices. Because that makes a difference. I'm telling y'all right now, it made a difference in my life. I went from chaos to clarity, and if we're gonna tag this text, if we're gonna tag this session with anything, even though I tagged it with insight drives a stronger performance, that's good, because insight does drive a stronger performance in your mind. It drives a stronger performance. Insight does. When you have insight, come on, it drives a stronger performance, and it does. So the answer to that question is yes, it does. It drives it. When you have insight, oversight, you can have foresight. You know what I'm saying? You can have hindsight. Hindsight drives a stronger, because you remember back in the days our grandma used to say, hindsight is 20/20. That's true. Because you're on the other side of it now. And you look behind you like, man. So it gives you 20/20 vision. So y'all be blessed. We finna move from chaos to clarity. And as we move and as we embark upon this new year, 2023, can you imagine this? We in 2023? I remember when it was 1999, everybody like, oh, get all your money out the bank, take everything out, the market everything gonna crash. We're 23 years over that hump. Wow. You know, like, boy, that's a long time. We going from chaos to clarity, y'all. Y'all chime in with me. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for staying and sharing with me. I'd be glad when we come to the point where y'all could just kind of like not just watch me, but ask me some questions. And if I got the answer for you, I'm going to let y'all know. If I don't, I'm going to tell you too. I'm like, hey, look, I ain't got the answer to that, but I'll do some research for you. Or we could do some research together and make it happen. And that's what all I do is I just do research now on this stuff. And so that's what my calling is, I believe. And that's where I'm going to be until he says something different. Hey, look, be blessed. Peace and blessings to y'all on this Thanksgiving day, on the day that we celebrate Thanksgiving. Just know that we celebrate thanks. We're thankful every second of the minute of every day, every hour, every week, every month. You know what I'm saying? We just thankful. We don't use no one day to do that, because We better than that. Be blessed. Be good. I'll talk to y'all another time.